Today I'm testing out the best boats inside of Trailmakers to test them out, push them to the limit, and of course I'm going to build my own as well. Starting off, I found this submarine. Maybe it's better in the water, because I'm on a mission to find the best one, so we're going to be ranking every single one of these. Come here, you stinky bastard. Okay, so let's try this out. We're still on too shallow land. Okay. So it's not looking like a good start from my end. But what can this actually do? So I never built with guns before. Yeah, big mistake. So can we submerge this thing? Okay, A, D, E, Z, Y, space, control, right click. Okay, but I can shoot and I can steer. So let's just find out the simple last part. To go under. What am I doing? Oh no. And of course I'm crashing. So we're not gonna have a sub for long because I'm going to keep crashing this. But let's just try everything out so we can actually submerge this thing. So I gave up. I had to check inside the boat just to see the controls. It's Q. I pressed Q so many times, but it was Q. Okay, yeah, well, let's just do this again. And if this works, I'm going to be pissed. It's going to get a 1 out of 10. Even though it's the absolute best submarine I've seen so far. And as you see straight off, it works. Oh! I'm getting frustrated at myself because I thought I tried every single bottom. And I gotta admit, this is so cool to be able to see under the water inside a submarine. This is amazing. So not a 10 out of 10, but I'm gonna give it a solid 8 and we're gonna find the next one. From under the sea to over the sea, I found this. Let me find it. Here it is. And of course I'm missing a lot of things. Ignore that. It's a fishing boat or like a standard sea ship. So let's have a look around. Everything is shaking. Oh, what? They spent time doing an entire interior on this thing. Wait, what? How did someone spend this much time on an interior of the boat? Yeah, just because of that, I'm gonna spend the least amount of time that I can think of to build a giant submarine. But will this roll over? Yeah, okay. So I'm trying to wiggle it back and forth, and it looks kind of stable so far. So let's do that. Oh my god, now it's happening. Wait, no. So it's just stable. It's really cool. I love the interior in every single way possible. A solid 8.5 out of 10. So I changed my mind. It can drift. So it's a 8.6 out of 10. And it's time to abandon this boat to find the next one. And what better way than to find the biggest ship that we use? A cargo ship. Doesn't everybody have this laying in their yard? Well, jokes aside, bad jokes. I thought this looked amazing. And it can even steer without moving. That's an awesome feature. But as you know, this is a massive ship. Can it withstand the impact to save the cargo? That's what we're gonna find out. Will this cargo ship protect my precious cargo? Let's see. Will everything be destroyed or is it safe? Yeah, that wasn't crazy at all. I thought it was gonna be more dramatic, but it was just super safe. Well, what do you do then? Wait, what? I was gonna say go back to the other ship, but the water is too low so we can't swim under. And we can't exit. What? Where am I? I was gonna go over to the other boat, but it's not possible. So let's find a new build instead to check out. So after scrolling around, what screams boat more than this description? I mean, it's pretty clear it's a boat, so we're gonna have to try it out. And to get our new boat, we're gonna have to sail to pick the boat up. But there's a problem, this thing isn't moving. So I can steer the sails, but nothing happens. And I can even remove the sails. Great, now I have even less chance of moving forward. I mean, we're just standing completely still. Yep, I don't think this is the way to get our new boat. But I know this one will get the job done. So I found this amazing boat and you can even tilt the engines, as you see. They tilt. I'm not quite sure how it works, but it works. And look at this masterpiece. And when you steer, you almost capsize. So it makes the ride a lot more interesting. It's a lot more fun to play with this. But I gotta say, I enjoyed this really much. This is amazing. But that leaves the question, can we make this roll over? I know we did a horrible job before, but let's see. Okay. So the engine tilting doesn't work. I mean it does, but it doesn't do anything when turning. Okay. Oh, you can activate the propellers. Okay, okay. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, no. I don't think this does the work. So apparently my recording of me driving the boat got deleted, but I have this cargo ship instead. No, I mean hangar. And can I actually land a real airplane on this hangar? I always want to say cargo ship, but this is a hangar ship. So can I land an actual airplane on this? So first I'm gonna remove the position lights. Maybe it helps out in the dark, but that will make the runway a lot harder to land on. So let's try this. And the first thing I do is brake. Wait, what? Whoa. Okay, I'm out at least. It's not sinking, which is a great start. So let's get the airplane. So, we have us a real fighter yet? Of course, no runway. But, oh my god, we destroyed the plane. No, we're fine. Okay. Oh my god, that hangar looks way too small when you look from this perspective. Okay, so I do not know if this will work, but we're gonna have to give it a try. And don't lock the missiles. Oh no! Hey. Ah, wait. Well, it didn't do the job well enough. It didn't work, so I got myself an even bigger plane this time to try this out for the second time. Let's not do the same turn again, and let's just try to give ourselves a lot more room to try this out. So let's see. And it feels like the plane is diving towards the sea. Oh, no. Woo. No, wait. Oh. Well, this is way too hard for me, so let's get rid of the hangar in the most epic way. Wait, why is everything shooting? Oh, no, no. I shot my own boat. No. No. Yeah, that was the most epic fail so far. I have to admit, that wasn't super clean. But let's get rid of this hangar, because it was way too hard. It was a great design. I love the hangar, but it was too hard for me. So let's just do this way. Line up everything and say our last goodbye to this hangar. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know the controls. I don't know the shooting controls. Oh, wait. What? I thought I was pressing the right buttons, but I'm apparently not. Oh, and there it goes. Bye-bye, hangar. I mean, a last push doesn't hurt. So, sorry, hangar. Solid 9 out of 10 build, as well as this ship, but we can find an even better one. And when it comes to aesthetics, this is a 10 out of 10 for me. It's based on the old Italian classic wood boat. Maybe that's not how you translate it to English. But, I mean, look at this. It's beautiful. It works good, at least. It takes in a little bit of water, but never mind, because I love this design. But I want to find an even faster boat. And I think this is the one. If I do not crash. Yeah, no problem for this one. Oh my god. Wait, what? Okay, wait, I have another one that we can try. And it's this RC boat. It looks like every small RC boat that I played with growing up. It's a nice, simple design, but it's fast, it's really fun, it handles really well. I gotta say, I love it. Look at that. Look at the turning. Here, you can see. And, of course, you can dock it and never have to worry about it. So, it's time for me to actually live up to my expectations to actually build something. Is it going to look anything close to the others? No, not at all. It's probably gonna be the 1 out of 10 on the list. Yeah, so I don't think I was quite wrong. So this is my start of the giant submarine. So I have 10 minutes to finish this build. So I do not have a lot of time. And to be honest, this is my first time building a submarine. And I don't know how to close this gap because I made it too big. But I don't have any time to fix this. So I have to go with what I have. And let me just say, this is what I ended up with. It looks like the top of a Duplo. That's the only thing I can think of right now looking at this. It's horrible. Oh, as always, I have so much respect for all the builders. All the previous boats were phenomenal. So let me just finish this up so we can test this out. So we have it, the flying hot dog, if you want to say so. This looks more like a flying hot dog, and that's probably the name of this, because it's red as well. And, okay, it drives upside down. Great, let's fix this, because I still have 2 minutes left. And so my time is up, so let's try this, and we're still sinking. What am I missing with this? Wait, what? Okay. So we can kind of steer this thing. It's looking really ugly. It's not perfect at all. So let's just try to submerge this. And if I can make this submerge, I'm giving this a 2 out of 10. Yeah, no, I can't. It's a 1 out of 10. Okay, that's it. But to be fair to myself, I gave myself a second challenge. It's to build a small rib boat. So I think the layout looks decent. I mean, you can kind of see it resemble a rib boat. I'm not sure how to do this in the front, but we're gonna have to figure it out. And to be honest, I think this is actually looking good. I'm quite happy. But what I'm missing is a boat engine, steering, some simple things, and then I think we're off and ready to test this. So what I realized is a car seat is unfortunately probably the best one that I can go with. I mean, it's not super good looking, but it's gonna have to do. And now it's finally time to add the boat engines. So let's see. And here we... Oh no, it's under the high seas. No. Well, I'm doing this for you guys. So I'm actually back. I ended up buying the DLC just to get this engine for this little rib boat project. It's gonna be worth it, I think. Because these engines look so good. And I didn't want to miss having them. So as a final detail, I placed the engines a little bit higher. And I'm gonna save this. It's now time to actually test this out in the waters. Yeah, I should maybe just place it in the water before trying. So, wait. Wait. This is actually a better submarine than my actual submarine. And it's way too fast. This looks like a Red Bull commercial. Come on. This is probably what Red Bull would do if they had a small ribboat with this power. Wait. Are you seeing this? Wait, what? Okay, maybe I should go back to one engine. And of course I added a little tiny windshield in the front to start this off. So let's see if that was enough. And it's enough to dock on the land. But how does it do in the waters? So let's see. Okay, here we have the boat. It's time and we're already doing backflips. Yeah. No, we're gonna have to remove the engine. So now we have only one engine and I ended up doing bigger platoons because everything was sinking. So now, as you see, yeah, it's not perfect. No, okay. So, let's see the obvious problem here. It's too light in the front. We're gonna have to add weighted blocks or something to just, or stabilizers. I don't know, wait, because I can drive with this, but I can only drive really slow and just immediately drop off the, so I'm just spamming W to make this happen. And of course, I forgot something, steering. I think this boat have a way bigger problem than steering right now, but I added steering because Now we can actually steer this beast. Or we can just respawn. Works just as good. So let's see. And if you don't see it, I'm trying to steer this thing right now. And oh no. Oh, okay, so let's add a, yeah, we have to fix this. So let's give this 1, 2 weighted blocks. And now I think this, it looks promising. Oh, and we can have 2 engines. Oh my god, steering is shit, but I don't care. Wait, what? It works. I'm just so confused. Why can't we make the engines weaker? It would help out so much, and this boat would be just perfect if, yeah. It would probably work if I focus on the actual boat instead of just being thankful. It actually can drive more than 5 meters without, yeah, tipping over. Okay. So you see, and full power still doesn't work. We end up with a submarine. Yeah. So I added the final touches of this. I had steering, I have the 2 engines, I have weighted block in the front, and this is the final test drive. I don't think it's going to get any better than this. Yeah, I spoke too soon. Well, 4 out of 10 because it was really fun to build and really challenging, and to just try to make this small boat just stay alive. It was really fun making this episode. I loved every single build I tested out. It was fun to build my own. Yeah, as you see, not super well, but it was really fun. Thanks for all the creators making all of these boats that I could test out. And thank you so much for watching. Enjoy these, or see you next time.